There's a quote that says that if you can articulate the pain better than the customer can, they will assume that you have the solution.
Wake up, it's time to be free. Wake up, was blind, now I see. Wake up, it's time to be me. Wake up, my mind is the key.
Wake up, it's time to be me. Wake up, my mind is the key.
Welcome. It's Jullien Gordon with another episode of the Daily Jules, where I drop nuggets of wisdom to help you increase your degrees of freedom. It does not matter how many college degrees you have. The only degree that really matters is your degree of freedom. It does not matter how much money you make. What really matters is how you actually make money. So today we've got an amazing question from Edward, who is in the middle of a launch of his what he calls pressure tea. And essentially, he will be giving people loose leaf herbal teas on a monthly basis. In addition, they will also get access to free blood pressure videos and downloads on how to improve their circulation, plus sample meal plans and recipes as a bonus. The tea is $24 per month. The slogan is, it's more than just tea, it's a movement. My question is, how do I get more people to see this as a no-brainer, right, as well as a movement? I want them to be empowered versus dependent, and I will be in and out as I'm seeing patients. Thanks, brother. So we got somebody who is on the corporate plantation, and but he is working on his education and figuring out how to squeeze this in between. Okay. So Edward, since you are seeing patients right now, and we're going to record this for you, here's how I think about your question. So you want this to be how to make a no-brainer offer. Okay. So here's how I think about this. If I were to have, let me say this. If I were to have a used refrigerator and I said that the used refrigerator is $200, how many would take the used refrigerator? It's clean and everything. I've only used it for 2 years. How many would take the used refrigerator? Anybody? No takers. I'm hearing crickets. Okay. Now let me sweeten up the deal. Let me make it a no-brainer for you. How about I have this used refrigerator? It's $200 plus it will be full of food in the refrigerator and the freezer. How many would take it? Still no takers? Not enough? Ruby says I might. Okay, great. Let me sweeten up the deal a little bit more for you. I have this used refrigerator. Not only will it be filled with food in the refrigerator and the freezer with your favorite ice cream as well, but it will also come with a $50 gift card to Whole Foods. Any takers? Okay, still not that many takers. Okay, great. So I have this used refrigerator. It's $200. Not only will it be filled with food, right, in the freezer and the refrigerator with your favorite ice cream inside, plus you get a $50 gift certificate, plus you get a personal chef to come cook for you for 2 days. Anybody taking my used refrigerator now? I see yeses, right? So here's the key. Everybody has a price point. Everybody has a price point. That is just the key message. Everybody has a price point. So initially I'm trying to sell this used refrigerator and people weren't taking it. So what did I do? I kept adding on to the offer until enough people said yes. Now you may be like, okay, Jullien, now I can't afford a personal chef to come to people's houses when I only got $200 for the used refrigerator. That is where the challenge becomes. You have to figure out what you can add to that offer that gets it up to a point where people say yes, where it's actually a no-brainer, but it's still cost effective for you in such a way where if you're charging, or Edward said he's charging $24 a month, that you can still take home $10 a month for every subscription. So each person is actually going to resonate with a different part of that deal. There's some people who resonated with the ice cream. There's some people who resonated with the gift card. There's some people who resonated with the personal chef, right? There's some people who are like, my refrigerator is broken right now, and they just want the refrigerator, right? You go to Craigslist and you see refrigerators on there all the time. So by adding different bonuses to your core original offer, which was a refrigerator, you get to connect with people at different levels. All the things that I shared with you were related to the refrigerator, right? So they just continue to sweeten up the deal. Now, Edward, the bonuses he has are free blood pressure videos and downloads and how to improve circulation. Edward, right now, I don't understand why I need free blood pressure videos, or and I don't wake up thinking about how I'm gonna improve my circulation. So until you've actually, the number one key to creating a strong offer is actually hitting a pain point. You got to hit a pain point. And for most people, blood pressure and circulation isn't a pain point until they have a heart attack, right? Or they see somebody close to them who they've been eating similarly to because they were raised in a household have a heart attack. So you either need to meet people at that particular, not only understand the pain, but also meet them at their pain point. And by pain point, I mean a point in time, right? So how do you, I know that you work at a hospital and you know when people have these pain points. So you are actually right there when they need them. So here's how my friend in high school, how we got him to expand the paycheck that he was getting from working at, I think it was Circuit City. Circuit City was bringing in people all the time, right? Back in the day when they existed, who wanted to buy electronics. But my friend was only getting paid, what, $12 an hour to work there? But here's what we did. That was just a front end business. He was only at Circuit City so that we could sell another service, which was actually the installation. So you come to Circuit City and you are actually going to buy a stereo for your car or whatnot. But then we say, hey, you need somebody to install that? I got somebody who do it for you for $500 over here, right? And so he was simply at Circuit City so he could be with them at their decision-making point, so he could know where the customer is. How else would he, at that time when there was no Facebook ads or anything like that, how would he have found that person at the moment they bought a stereo? How else would he have found that person? It would have been hard to identify where that person is. So one, you want to have a clear evidence of the pain. Right now, I'm not clear on why I need to improve my circulation, right? I'm not clear on why I need to watch blood pressure videos. So I feel like you're missing the mark here a little bit. Because of where you work, I do believe that you're able to hit them at their pain point, their pain point in time. But then, like I said, everybody has a price. So you have to experiment with pricing. $24 a month, if you're not getting the hits that you'd like or the amount of conversion that you like, then either that's too high or what you're offering isn't worth $24 to people, right? So price is what you pay. Warren Buffett said this: price is what you pay, value is what you get, right? So if I'm in the mall and I see a t-shirt that I love for $19.99 and I value it in my head at $20, I'm buying it every single time. Right? But if I see that t-shirt and the price is $19.99, but I only value it at $15, then I never buy it. So you have to continue to alter your offer until it is, till the majority of the people that see it actually value it at higher than $24 a month. And therefore, the moment you do that, more people that you'll get converting at $24 a month. So there's something wrong with the offer, something wrong with the way that you're articulating the pain and why they actually need it now. Are you actually meeting them at their pain point in time? And is the pricing right? These are 3 things that I would consider to strengthen your offer to a point where it's actually a no-brainer offer. So given that you aren't here to give us feedback in the chat, I can't go deeper with you, but these are the 3 things to consider. Again, pain. Am I articulating the pain enough, right? Most of your offer is actually articulating the pain. There's a quote that says that if you can articulate the pain better than the customer can, they will assume that you have the solution. So again, I'm not clear why I need to learn how to improve my circulation, right? You know, but I don't know that yet. So you have to educate me somehow, some way. Are you meeting them at their pain point in time? And how can you alter and edit pricing in order to make sense for you as a business, but also more importantly, make sense for them as a customer, all right? So Ed, I hope that this episode blessed you. This is how I would go through making a no-brainer offer. It's just these 3 criteria that you have to work with. And if you continue to experiment, think of everything as an experiment. Continue to experiment with these, and I think you'll see some better results.
Metaphors, and methodologies.
So with that, this is Jullien Gordon with another episode of the Daily Jules.
GetFreeNow.com to subscribe to the show on iTunes. I hope these mindsets, metaphors, and methodologies my last courses. If you desire more freedom, go to GetFreeNow.com to subscribe to the show on iTunes, YouTube, or Facebook, and get 4 of my best courses in the Freedom School for 100% free.